Hey guys, today we thankfully have a lower heat. Like it isn't as hot as it was this whole week, and I'm so glad. I really can't explain how glad I am that the heat wave is somewhat over. I mean, there will probably be weeks that are super hot in the next weeks, like in the next month, but it isn't comparable to what I just experienced in the last week or two. It was terrible. It was really terrible. I have a relatively low resistance against heat, and it really messed me up. Then I got a vaccine, which also added to my problems, so I was really messed up. So yeah, I want to collect pollen. I know it's probably futile, but I like this plant so much that I will try. So this is Trichocereus thelegonoides hybrid MAINZ. And in my opinion, it's like the genetic health isn't great. So there doesn't seem to be a lot of pollen. I just checked and I couldn't find any pollen on the brush. Like when you go through the flower with a brush and you don't see any pollen that's sticking on the brush, it's usually a bad sign. So what I'm doing now is I'll cut out some pollen. Like sometimes that's the only way to get somewhat usable pollen. Like, you know, everything that I cut out now will be dried in these bags, in these paper bags, and this usually leads to like a little bit of pollen that's on the brush when you go through. But yeah, I doubt it. I honestly doubt it that this is the case here, because it looks so completely like sterile is probably the right word. So yeah, maybe I can use it in one cross, but it's far from certain. Yeah, I'm totally messed up, guys. I had a really messed up week. Like I got my vaccine, and then the heat wave struck, and both in combination was a nightmare. I was sick. I had to pollinate 1 million plants, and it really messed me up. Okay, so I collected pollen now. Now I just need my pen. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look at the pollen. I'll try to get pollen from Trichocereus peruvianus again. Maybe I can get a little bit. I don't know. I'll try. Okay, cool. There is a little bit. It's not much, but it might be enough to pollinate. And I will pollinate this one. So this one is Trichocereus thelegonoides hybrid MAINZ crossed with Trichocereus peruvianus. I'm in love with this flower. This is beautiful, and it looks even better like later today. give this one a few hours, and it will outshine everything. Okay, there really seems to be more pollen than I had thought, so that's good. So this might actually be a successful pollination after all. Okay, now what do we do with the other two? One of them will get Asterix, I think. Okay, this is Asterix. That's really a good cross in my opinion. I'm in love with this cross. I like Asterix, and definitely nice hybrid. So, last one. Yeah, I really hope that I pollinated this one flower with Gräsers Erfolg and Selbstbestäubung. I'm pretty sure I did. So I don't want to pollinate both with the same parent. This isn't easy, guys. This is really not easy. Alright, I use a hybrid between Gräsers Erfolg and Selbstbestäubung and Cantora. It's very similar to Gräsers Erfolg and Selbstbestäubung, but also involves Cantora. So that might give it like a little bit of extra power to set like fruit. That's good. Alright, pollination complete. So the right one is Asterix, center one is Trichocereus peruvianus, and the left one is Gräsers Erfolg and Selbstbestäubung crossed with Cantora Gelb. Alright, let me just unscrew this camera. I want to give you a close-up because it's so nice. Check this out. I mean, this is such a gorgeous plant, and the red spines, look at them. The reddish spines, this whole body is so amazing. Big fan of these. Hopefully we can get something good from it. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. If there are seeds, you might get them in the shop at trichocereus.net, and you can also support me on Patreon, which is at patreon.com/cactusjerk. Alright guys, take care.